Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Sadé magazine. I'm Davina, the founder and creative director, and we have a lovely guest today, and we would love to introduce.
Lanvinya, I'm the founder of the Black Curriculum.
Hooray! Welcome back. Thank you so much for taking time out to speak with us. We're really excited about your new project. So we've got a few questions. So the first one is, TBC has partnered with DK to create a collection of educational books based on 3 subjects: legacies, migration, and places. How did you decide on these subjects?
Well, first of all, the Black Curriculum's vision is about empowering students for a sense of identity and belonging across the UK. And one of the key things that we notice in terms of the work that we're doing is that there's a lot of emphasis on like London Black history, and also there's a lot of singular books around Black history, but we wanted to create something that is a lot more kind of rounded and also gets outside of London. So when I came up with the ideas for places, migration, and legacies, it was about kind of broadening that narrative, making sure that we could include different parts of Black history that need to be represented, but also for younger students. So it's not just it's not just something that you learn in Key Stage 3 or once you get to university, but we actually wanted to bring it to a younger age group, and make sure that it's interconnected. So it's not just like history and then art, but everything is about kind of that arts and history fusion. So that's where the ideas came from, and yeah, we're really looking forward to next steps.
Yeah, it's really brilliant. You can interact with it, and there's lots of different facts around it, and it's really good. So good for like students or even at home, where you can just interact with your child, and you can it's nice that you can see especially the places, because there's lots of landmarks in London and stuff that is really good. So that's really nice to have that Black history and richness within that. So yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah.
No, we're super excited. I think there's also with places, I think within the book there is reference to like Scotland and just places where people wouldn't really kind of think about Black history being really significant. And we're just saying that Black history is British history. It doesn't have to be like the cosmopolitan central of of the world or even just this country for you to be interested in this history. That you can find history in the most mundane places. So yeah.
No, definitely. So the next one is, can you explain the importance of having this book series, which you kind of touched based on it in the beginning, but what's the real importance?
The importance of this series is ensuring that we have books that are representative of, as I said, the arts, of history, and making sure that they're not kind of seen as separate, and also for younger people as well, that it's mandatory and it's not just something like you just read in the library, but this can actually be used in your classes. It can be used as part of your home learning as well. So it's bridging that divide between like academia and home. It's making sure that every parent, every teacher has like a collection of resources that they can depend on, are reliable, and are kind of created out of this longing for young people to feel that sense of belonging. So I think that's the importance of this series.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds brilliant. And it's nice that you launched three series like all at once, which is quite nice. And yeah, so that goes on to my next question is, would there be more subjects added to the series? If so, which subjects?
Yes,
you're allowed to say it.
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely going to be another series, 100%, because the reception so far, even without them being launched, has been like yes. And then also young people tell us all the time, this is what we want to learn about, this is what I want to do. So if they could support that journey, then absolutely yes. So I think in terms of like pressing issues, there's a lot of things that young people are concerned about that they're telling us about, including climate change. And I think there's a huge opportunity for us to educate more with them.
Yeah, definitely. I love the idea of climate change as well. I feel like, especially within the Black community, we have such a passion about it. Climate change one would be really good, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so the last question, how important was it to collaborate with the writers and illustrators from multi-ethnic backgrounds? Because I noticed they were. It's brilliant.
1000%. That was, I think, the biggest thing for us is to ensure that the process of what we're doing connects to the why. So obviously we're about empowering students, about creating that sense of belonging, identity, and ultimately we know ourselves best. We know that we know what we've been through, and I think that presents a certain level of like passion, but also beyond the passion, there's skill sets there that haven't really been tapped into or kind of utilized in the mainstream of what we're doing as a new company, as a Black-owned female company. I think it's really important that everybody through that process, you know, represents the community we're trying to serve. So the writers were Black women, the illustrators were Black women, just yeah. So we just made sure to throughout that we're, you know, involved. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. And a few of them that we know as well, and our friends of Sadé magazines, we've interviewed them. But yeah, it was just nice to see, and it was just nice to see the different kind of styles of illustration through the series. And I thought that was quite important, because I guess you can get like one person, one author and illustrator to do all the series, but I thought it was quite a nice balance that there was different writers and illustrators for each one. So yeah.
Absolutely. And the writers have been close friends of TBC since the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are people that we knew their heart was in it, and yeah, they came to the opportunity as well. So it was organic.
Yeah. Well, congratulations again. We're really excited. Yeah, really excited. It's just something that is needed, and I'm glad it's like an extension from your company. It's just lovely to see like your company growing, and books are, as you said, is standard like the next step, which is nice.
100%.
And I always want to ask, so what are the next steps? Are there anything else that you can share that is going to be exciting that our readers can look out for?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. So some people come to me, they're like, "Davina, we don't read. We don't want to read. Let's do some visuals or do something." So we've actually got a Spotify series for those who want to listen and also watch information about Black history in the UK as it pertains to music. So it's a music-based podcast. It's called Sounds of Black Britain. And yeah, it was pioneered by someone in our team. And it's an amazing series. It's hosted by Julie Adenuga. We've got people from London, you know, real old school artists who know the game, who know the music scene, just basically giving that history. And I think it's going to be amazing. So watch out for that.
That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us, because we will be definitely shouting it out when it launches and everything. Yeah, thank you so much, Lanvinya, for taking your time to speak to us. It's been amazing. We're really excited about the future, and we're also excited about the books that have been launched now. And yeah, so guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe, because we've got so much more amazing interviews with lots of amazing people. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.